Hello, hello. Welcome to Daily Sama. This is Dr. Shalini Behel, and I first of all want to wish you a very happy Diwali if you celebrate the Indian Festival of Lights. And in fact, Diwali is celebrated in more than India and many South Asian countries. So whether you're celebrating or you're just here for your daily dose of mindfulness, where we are practicing one skill every day to disrupt one default habit in order to make one small shift, one imperfect small shift every day to experience the real world change in how we're showing up for ourselves, for each other, for our communities. So I chose the card today of Appreciative Joy since it is Diwali. And Diwali, we celebrate abundance and appreciative joy is the perfect mindfulness skill that captures that idea of feeling grateful for all that is going well in our lives. So, very often we just focus on what is not going well, called the negativity bias. And this is a reminder today that we're going to take a few minutes to just focus, bring our attention to all the ways that we are supported in our lives to live our fullest potential. And why this is important is because we often think that once we're successful, then we will be happy. And research shows it's the other way around, that people who tend to be content and happy are more likely to reach their goals. So, we are going to spend a few moments today to practice with the Appreciative Joy card today. I am supported. And the idea here is that in every situation, we can tap into inner and outer resources for support. So I'm going to invite you to take a few moments to practice this with me, and starting with coming to a comfortable posture that supports you, whether you're standing or sitting, feeling your feet firmly planted on the ground, feeling the support of the earth below us. And maybe that's where we can start, is just feeling appreciation and gratitude for this land on which you're standing or sitting. So, really taking a moment to feel grateful for this land, the people of this land that have made it possible for us to live here, to thrive here. Feeling grateful for this breath moving in and out of your body. Just this breath that we take for granted. So, giving your full care and attention to the gift of this breath as you receive it fully in your body. The gift of this body, this mind. So, finding one thing that you're genuinely feeling grateful for right now. It could be an inner resource, an inner quality within yourself, your own resilience, your patience, your sincere practice, or it could be an external resource, maybe friendships, partner, family, nature. So, just taking a few moments to experience appreciative joy by bringing to mind someone or something that you're truly grateful for in this moment. And the way we practice appreciative joy is to really feel it in the body. So, it's not a checklist that we are ticking off, but taking these few moments to genuinely delight in all that is going well in your life. No matter what our circumstances, as long as we're breathing, there is something going well for us. And that's what Dr. John Kabat-Zinn would say. And so finding one way that you feel supported in your life. And if you're struggling with that, that's okay too. Maybe start with something simple like the land below your feet, Mother Nature, the trees or birds, your breath. So abundance does not have to be financial. We can experience abundance regardless of our circumstances, as long as we have a body and a mind that is able to work. We can return to our inner knowing. We can return to this practice, to the blessings of our teachers, our ancestors, to find the guidance when we take time to listen within. So let's just take a few more moments to listen within, really touching, feeling, sensing the support in your life, whether it's your parents, family, partner, your own self showing up for yourself every day. Gratitude for that. Gratitude for nature, for friendships. And if you need extra time, you can even do some journaling and just writing, I am supported. I am supported. Is the card we're practicing. That is the micro practice we're practicing with today is I am supported. And just journaling that throughout for a few minutes, seeing what shows up for you when you tap into that which is already available for you in this moment. And what this practice does then, it allows us to return to a place of balance and harmony so that then we can think clearly about what is needed, what is one step we can take to move forward, whether it is reaching out to a loved one for help or support, whether it is finding a mentor, finding a resource online, finding someone in your community just to talk with. So there is always, you're never ever alone. We always have support if we can just return to our inner knowing to guide us. So that's what I encourage you to do today. And again, I just want to clarify, this is not about positive thinking. This is not about spiritual bypassing. So for those of you who don't know what spiritual bypassing is, it basically means that we're using mindfulness or our knowledge to bypass our experience, because there are times when we feel lonely, we feel not supported. So this is not about bypassing that experience. Rather, the invitation is to acknowledge the loneliness or scarcity or lack of abundance in our lives first, and then come to a place where we can start by, because of the negativity bias, start by focusing on things that we do have available to us, whether it's this breath, the gift of this life, the land below our feet. So, starting by things that you already have, and then moving forward towards what are the other resources, what is available that your negativity bias is not allowing you to see. So, as we celebrate Diwali in India and other South Asian countries, I wish you abundance in your life and the ability to see the abundance in your life. And if you have any questions or comments about this practice of appreciative joy, feel free to leave me a comment, a question, and otherwise, what are you celebrating today on Diwali, the Festival of Lights? And if you're not celebrating that, just generally, what are you appreciating today? Leave me a comment or a question, your challenges in living with this quality of abundance. And you can leave a comment now or on Substack. Follow me on Sama Life on Substack, where we are building community. We come together twice a month to practice one mindfulness skill every month. And systematically disrupt our default habits that are keeping us stuck so that we can live with joy, with clarity, and live our fullest human potential. So, with that, I thank you for your practice. I thank my own practice that never leaves me feeling alone, even when I moved to the United States and without family. I always had the trees, I always had the land, and this practice, my ancestors, so grateful, gratitude for the blessings of this practice. Continue to practice today with appreciative joy. I am supported, and until tomorrow, stay Sama.